Kids to 22 cities in 30 weeks. They had a living geography book and they learned the country. They came back and they both skipped a grade. I worked on Broadway for a year. They came to New York. You know, it's like my kids when they were younger, they would travel with me all the time. And then when they got to be about 6, they were in school and then I'd pick jobs and, you know, or during the summer. I worked on Broadway during the summer and brought them with me. But you know, you find a balance. You know, it's not, nothing's ever going to be so precious and perfect that it's like, oh, now it's mommy time. Oh, now it's actress. You know, it's like I've always integrated everything. Yeah, the two. That's
and
what
I
worked for
find
me.
it extraordinarily difficult to balance it because the hours, you know what they're like on set, can be up to 20
That's
hours
tough.
a day. So you leave when they're still asleep. And you come home when they're asleep. So then I have to deal with being like overly nice mommy on the weekends because I feel guilty. But I think
A
every
guilty
working
parent is the
mother,
worst parent.
I know.
They make the worst mistakes.
But it's like how? That's
But
the
you know,
universal question. How do you do it?
She had doing a 1-hour
I
show.
go to her for advice,
is
and she's
the-
like, "Don't you dare!" I'm like, "No."
How did you avoid the guilt though? Because I would be, you know, I'm guilty.
She's doing the hardest thing in show business, which is a 1-hour drama. It is, and it's
one
and
of
the
the
star
toughest,
of a 1-hour drama where you're on,
Right.
you know, set all the time. You're all, you know, in every shot. I mean, sitcoms are easier, Broadway's easier, so I got to do those when my kids were that little. But yeah, she has it tough. She has it tough because it's one. But don't be guilty. You're still the parent. You know,
And
it's
then
like natural.
when we go to Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark for the 50th time, I'm like, I'm not guilty. I sat through like 30 hours of Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. No one should have to sit through it. It's a
He's
great
waiting for
show.
someone to fall.
No, I know, it's such a great show, but it's like long, and I know every word of every song, every.
Do you ever find yourself trying to web?
Oh, no, it's tough to balance the two.
It is.
I
It's
think.
tough. It's tough.
But
It's tough, but
every
it's like-
working parent, right? Like anytime spent away when they're little, you just feel like you're missing stuff, or you're not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's tough. It's hard.
It'll
But I
be.
had
It's hard to be away from it.
My parents worked, so
Yeah, my
both of
parents
them. My
too.
mother and my father worked my whole. So I don't feel like as weird. I'm not going
Yeah.
against the tradition.
We're
of
both from
work
big
versus-
families, and so we said we had parents that both worked, so it's like.
It'll be easy for you for the next one.
Yeah. A sibling will
If
keep them
only- I'm
company.
like, how does Carrie Wells run, shoot, and gun people down when she's 9 months pregnant? That's going to be the interesting one. They wrote my pregnancy into Without a Trace. But I got really so large that suddenly all of the shots were like here. I mean, they couldn't even cover me with a giant shrub. I was like, I gained like 65 pounds.
Oh
from
my God!
pregnancy.
Yeah. Oh my God! I did gain 28, and I was doing evening
28?
shake. I gained 28.
First
and
month now.
A month before I gave birth, I was doing like a scene where Burt Reynolds and I had to renew our marriage vows. So we go away for the weekend, and I'm in a slip, and I'm 8.5 months pregnant. 8 months pregnant. I'm sure you know